Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2933, which we can tell by the deep blue stripes that this is a nightmarishly hard level, where we have 30 moves to collect 14 yellow, 28 licorice, and 56 frosting. Now I've played this a couple times, and so I know that it's going to be the yellow that's the most difficult to get. Because even though I have a lucky candy dispenser, I just have one here and it's in the center. It's surrounded by a whole bunch of barriers like cake bombs, frosting, and these licorice twirls that are going to be coming down from here. Plus, in the beginning, since I have 3 things to collect, these lucky candies could turn into any one of these 3 things. It's all tough to put together, but it's not impossible. I think that the key here is to use the fact that we only have 4 colors on the board to make specials to take out these cake bombs. We want to do that as effectively and efficiently as possible. Now, because this is a nightmarishly hard level, this might take a few tries to get. And so I'm just going to keep going until I get this figured out. That means that if you just want to see me beat the level, I'd advance to the last 2 minutes of the recording, so you can probably get what you want there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I was hoping to set these off each instead of together, so I'm holding off on this. Well, that didn't work out at all because it didn't aim here at all. But look what I do have now. That will take out this, and it won't quite reach over to here, but it will take out a few of these other things as we go. Plus, I get now an entire layer of junk removed. I like taking out the bottom first because gravity pulls these striped, or these licorice twirls down so hard at us. Now I need more stripes to help out here. While I'm doing that, if I can take out licorice, that would be great. The more of the licorice that I take out from here, the fewer these lucky candies will have to be licorice, and so they're more likely to end up being the yellow for me. This is really just a poor position for a striped candy unless I can get it set up with something else. Oh, here we go. I'll lift it up, so that helps. Well, we got 1 yellow out of that. The licorice will turn into licorice on the conveyor belt, but the frosting will actually turn into just another color. I think I get it automatically. So there we go. I got this. Unfortunately, I don't get to use that color bomb. That got taken out, but now I don't have any frosting left to collect. I do have licorice still to collect, but I also want to start bringing these down. If I can hold off opening them until I've collected all my licorice, then when I open these, they'll end up being those yellows I need so desperately. But yeah, I just opened it up because that was just too good a move to pass up, that combo there. The deal with licorice is when I take licorice out on a turn, no new licorice can form. And when I don't take licorice out, that's when new licorice shows up. Okay, so now I've got 8 moves to try to get 11 yellow. All of these that I open are going to be yellow. But I also have to get them, prompt them to come down here, and that's tough to do with all this chaos. But here we go. We're getting it to work. As long as we can make a move along here each time, and I love that one. Take out 3 at once. Okay, I can do this. This is going well. And I keep wanting to bring things down here. I could do this. That would be kind of awesome. I'd get a stripe. I'd get this to be yellow. It would automatically connect. But this connects the yellow plus brings this through. I want to keep bringing things down here. So that's what I continue to do. I could connect this, that's not a bad thing, but I want to keep bringing things through here. Okay, so I didn't quite get it this time, but I got close. So we can see that I've got a fairly decent strategy here. And I just need to be a bit more efficient at getting things done. Hopefully I'll be able to clear out these cake bombs a bit more quickly next time. I can make a stripe right away along here. See how we're getting that licorice, not great. Make a stripe here, that's good because this needs to get gone. And I have to look at all of these different pockets of areas. I could do this stripe here, but this stripe would end in a bad spot. I probably will still have this available to me next time. I'm going to do this instead. Make a stripe here. There's that. And now I get a cake bomb gone. Now remember, I said I'd like to take this cake bomb out first, but even though it's my preference, I don't really try to set it up that way necessarily, because my main objective is just to get these gone. It means I have more licorice to deal with, but it also means that I'll likely take out more licorice. Ooh, I'm going to make this into a stripe instead of a wrapped, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And the problem is this really wouldn't be extremely helpful. Not nearly as helpful as just doing this, which is a shame. I created this. I'm not even going to use it. But taking out the cake bomb is so much more efficient a plan here. I still have licorice to remove. Until I get the licorice gone, these could turn into things I don't really need. I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw the licorice through by trying to make moves down here. And then I'm going to use this as a nice combo here to try to hit all sides of the board. There we go. We're taking out that licorice. So now everything left is a yellow. So I just have to keep bringing things through here. That's a nice one. Better than a color bomb, I think. Is just continuing to take these out. Although I am playing fairly fast, so I should be a bit more careful. But the more of these wrapped candies I can make in here, the more likely I am to be able to blow things up and get an extra boost as I make my moves here. Let's take out 3 here. There we go. I could do this and get a yellow here, but I'm going to do this and bring more things down into play. This brings one down and gets a color bomb. So here I'm going to remove a color to concentrate everything down. And I'm going to remove all blue from the board using this guy. That concentrates things. Then I took out another color. That was unintended, but still can be helpful. Instead of connecting this, I'm going to make another yellow here. I just have to keep bringing these down. If I get a nice collection of yellow, then I should be able to send it all off at about the same time. There we go. Look at that. I'm making a color bomb out of yellow. Oh, look at all that licorice. So tough to deal with, but I've got a good setup here. Okay, so I've got enough yellow on the board. I just have to connect it all. Let's see if we can get that done. Here, I'm going to bring this through and make a wrapped candy, because if I can just explode it, then I could probably take things out. Wow, this is tough. Here we go. Oh, stink. I was really hoping I would get a cascade with that blue. All right, let's see if this is enough to do it. This is a bit tricky here. There, it got it. So that's how I beat this level. I like this level because there's some strategy involved. So it's fun to kind of play around with things, but it is tough. I wouldn't say it's nightmarishly hard compared to some of the easy levels I've played recently. So hopefully you'll have the same joy out of it that I do. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.